G'day viewers, just playing around with this little Honda Super Cub 70 engine, 72cc of raw unbridled power, big enough for me to just scoot around the bush. As you can see, it's about 50 years old, and I don't think it's ever had a wash in the 50 years, and somebody has kindly painted the frame blue and got overspray all over the engine. It's not particularly desirable. As you can see, it's had very little love and attention over the years, and finally the top end's a bit worn, you could say. I'm going to have to do a full overhaul on the top end. And I've been watching Alan Millyard, brilliant English engineer, motorcycle specialist, motorcycle enthusiast, you could say. This guy builds his own engine pieces and unique engines from other engines. If you want to check him out, go and check out Alan Millyard. Made some very famous motorcycles. But I saw him do a little Honda 50, and he made it seem very quick and very easy, so I'm going to try and do the same thing as he did, but probably take me a lot longer. There's no problem there, I've got to work and do things like that, but he certainly gave me a few good pointers, and I appreciate that. So here we are, this is the start of it. We'll flip him over. As you can see, only little tiny engine. It says there 72cc. Yeah, actually the front sprocket looks pretty good. Don't know how good you can see that. I'm using an Oppo phone now. My Samsung died, and I won't go back to Samsung, not after using this phone. Don't get me wrong, Samsung not okay, but this phone seems to have a lot more memory, a lot more power, better camera. So as you can see, it's fairly high resolution. But that's what we're starting with. What I'm good at is metal polishing. I've been doing that for years, and I'll show you my techniques of how we get it up to a nice professional finish. The reason why I'm showing you this is I'm showing you what you can do with an old motor. This is the start, so I doubt if your motors are going to be as bad as this one when it came in. This is actually the second degrease so far. We're working our way through the decades of grease and dirt and grime and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm pretty confident we'll have a running motor as soon as I get all the parts. They're quite easy to work on, these little one cylinders. Not much more complicated than a lawnmower. So I've got some big news regarding hydrogen and hydrogen power. I'm not going to release that just yet. I've got to talk to a few people. As you know, I was working on hydrogen storage, and we have come up with the ultimate method of, the safest method of storing hydrogen. You can throw a bomb in there and it won't go off. It won't go off until it's activated. So we use a special catalytic process, and yeah, there's a big future for hydrogen, and if I can, I'll build a small unit and power one of these little engines with it. Hydrogen is 4 times the energy density of petrol or gasoline, if you want to call it. So yeah, we could look forward to major improvements in engine horsepower, but I don't know, what I don't know is how the hydrogen is going to react with different metals. We might have to go for some stainless liners or stainless coated heads. We're going to have to find some. I think hydrogen would just eat aluminium away. So yeah, we've got to look at the chemistry involved in high temperature hydrogen burning. But the products from my engine, burning hydrogen and oxygen, you know, it's only water. It's basically water vapour comes out of the exhaust. So I'm not going to show you any of the hydrogen stuff at the moment, but just to let you know, it will be this year. We didn't want to do it last year. I got too sick, I got COVID, I lost my job, I got another job. You know, that all, last year was just a disaster for a lot of people, including our beloved Queen, who passed away. She was my monarch for my whole life, and yeah, it was sad to see her go. So anyway, we've got to see what the new king is going to do. We don't know, can't judge him yet. But anyway, enough raving about that. So that's our project for now. We're doing this, and we're doing a 110 or 105cc motor out of a postie bike. That's coming along nicely, so we'll see how we go. Have a nice day, and if you want to see more of this postie bike build, or maybe by hydrogen stuff, hang around. It's all coming this year, and there will be no mercy. Thank you.